Hi everybody, my name's Dave McCoy and we're here today with Gary Borman, and Gary is a fully qualified naturopath. Gary, how long have you been in business?
I've been in private practice now, well over 10 years,
Yep.
a couple of thousand patients and in excess of about more than 10,000, probably about 16,000 clinical hours now.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you've seen thousands of people,
Yes.
all sorts of conditions,
Lots of conditions.
and today we want to have a chat about colic.
Colic, which is one of the frustrating conditions for all mums. Very, very common.
Yeah.
That a lot of mums have colicky babies.
Yeah.
There is no real single explanation as to why a baby gets colic. We just know lots of children do get colic, and lots of mums suffer with this one. So the giveaway signs: babies are starting to tuck up and potentially to show a lot of discomfort because they've got this gas down in their belly. They're quite unsettled, so after a feed, very difficult to actually get them to lay down and stay asleep. So you can have a lot of trouble getting the gas up. You put them down, 20 minutes later, they're squirming and crying again, or they don't even settle at all and just crying and screaming. So a condition that's quite frustrating for mums, especially first-time mums.
Yes.
They're wondering, what am I doing wrong? Am I a bad mum?
Yep.
No, this is really common. The vast majority of children get it. There is no single reason why. No one seems to know exactly why, just that it's common.
And of course, the end result is
End result,
mum's tired,
frustrated,
frustrated.
sleep deprived. Dad sleep through, they sleep through everything.
Yeah.
So, mum's starting to get short-tempered. She's, questioning herself, as I said. The baby's getting frustrated, so feeding time starts to become a chore as opposed to that bonding period, especially in the breastfeeding stage.
Yep.
So it's a condition that we'd like to get on top of for people and offer solutions quickly for them.
Sure. So when did you start going into this and finding a remedy? We're calling it Baby Calm because it works that quickly.
It does it. It calms down the baby. Where it all came about, probably 8 years ago now, I'd be thinking. It was another practitioner that their daughter had just had a child, and they were commenting how they were struggling to get on top of the colic for them. It was a real problem with the little one just being unsettled, and they asked me if I had something.
Yep.
At that time, I developed an IBS formula, and thought a lot of the symptoms of colic are just like IBS. So did the follow-up work, did some research into it, checked all of the herbal textbooks for safety, went to places like the FDA database, went to the German Commission e-monographs on the herbs that I was using, and all got the big tick of safety, so fine in breastfeeding, and some of them had traditionally been used for colic. So, long story short, we gave her some of that, she gave it to her daughter within the first feed.
Wow.
The baby was much more settled, the gas came up, and Baby Calm as we know it was born. We've tried it with a few more mums since then, and we get the same result over. So mum just takes some, and we have a very happy baby, better feed times.
And this has only been available up until now in private consultation.
Yeah, correct. It was a clinic-only product, so you had to come and see me first. Because we're starting to find out just how big a problem it was, I didn't even recognise it until recently. We've decided that now let's help mums out.
Yep.
We don't have to have a lot of people queued out my door to try and get a little bit of relief. We know it's very safe, we know it's very effective, so the more mums that we can get out there and give them some relief, do some good, I think.
Okay, fantastic. So what people can do, if you're looking at this, you can go to colicpainrelief.com.au, and from there you'll get all sorts of information, and there's a click on button where you can actually buy the product, and all we can say is give it a go. You've got nothing to lose, and it's worked with many mums.
That's right, and usually within the first to second feed, so you don't have to put up with it, your baby doesn't have to put up with the grief. Try it, you'll be impressed.
Fabulous. Thank you, Gary.